I'm back with sound engineer guru Cleotis Larvell Jones. I'm sorry, is it Johnson? Cleotis Larvell Johnson III. He is, as I said, guru of sound and engineering. We've been going over the Mackie 24.8, or in this case 32.8, and the use of an outboard MIDI verb effects processor during a live show. Now, we want to get a little more in depth. So, Cleotis. May I call you Cleotis? Cleotis. Let's say I have a bank of speakers at my show. 6 sets. All have their own amp. Now let's say I want to have one guitarist coming out of 2 speakers, and the drummer coming out of 2 different speakers, and the vocalist coming out of 2 different speakers, but I don't want any of them on the same speakers. Can I do that?
Yeah.
Can you show me how?
Well, the same way we set the band up earlier, how we gave everybody their own input, right? We would now bus their signal to their own set of speakers. Make sense? Okay, this is what I'm talking about. Say you got your guitar on track 1, right? And you want him to come out of the speakers on the left side, right? You bus that. You hit this bus here, right? 1 and 2, right? Put them in the middle. And you be like, okay, so what's that mean? Now you go down here to 1 and 2. These are your buses, right? Now you can send this signal, if you hook it up to the back, send this signal to just those speakers. And that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, question number 2. Let's say I wanted to have everyone on the same speakers, but I had a desired effect from my MIDI verb going into my Mackie that I wanted to come out on only 1 set of speakers. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
And how would I do that?
You would, the same way we hooked up the MIDI verb earlier, right? You have your buses for that. Okay, so you turn off the main mix and you just bus which set of speakers you want to go to. If the mic's on, say I got the mic bust in at 7 and 8, right? Turn on 7 and 8 down here, and then this right here will just give me how much I want of the preset settings to just to whatever's going in from output to 7 and 8.
I see. So in closing, Larvell, or is it Cleotis? In order to get the proper effects, reverb, echo, or distortion, anything that you desire in either your instruments or your vocals, you can't just use the Mackie 32.8 or 24.8.
Right.
You have to have an outboard piece of equipment, or numerous outboard pieces of equipment, such as the MIDI Verb 2 from Alesis. And you take your instruments into the board, and they then run from the board into the MIDI verb, and from the MIDI verb back into the board, and you can set your desired effects off of 1 volume here, and then change your inputs over here for how much reverb, echo, distortion, whatever it is you desire. You can also, from what we've told you, take each instrument into a different set of speakers, or each vocalist into a different set of speakers, or you can take one effect and put it into only 1 set of speakers, which means you could have reverb on your singer only coming out of 1 speaker. So you might get a raw sound out of speakers 7 and 8, and you might get a reverb sound out of 5 and 6, all from the same mic. So if you had someone that you wanted to quiz on the Mackie 24.8, you could ask him all these questions that we just asked Cleotis Larvell Johnson III, the guru of sound and engineering. I need you to turn around, Cleotis. So, thank you, Cleotis, and thank you, Rodney Schwain, our cameraman from Black Tiger Entertainment, and of course, thank me, Jackson Filbert, who set this whole thing up, produced, directed, and designed the set. So we will see you next time from Black Tiger Entertainment.